Day 2, A1 and A2. A1 is a double leg RDL. You can also think about it as like a variation of a deadlift. The goal is to load up your posterior chains. So, heaviest thing you got, you should be able to handle a pretty good load with this. Feet about hip width apart. The weight stays pretty close to your body. Don't let the weight get away from your body. And all you're going to do is, this is when you will shoot your hips straight back. Okay, so hips come back, the weight stays between your legs. You should feel a good load of hamstrings and maybe some glutes. And then to get out of this position, I want you to think about your hips coming forward, so just reverse it. So push your hips forward. At the top, there's no need to get archy. We're thinking about head to the ceiling. So again, hips go straight back, load up those hamstrings, nice and tall. Load up those hamstrings, nice and tall. Same thing from the front. With your neck, think about, or your eyes, I guess, think about looking maybe 6 to 10 feet in front of you. There's no reason to crane your neck. So if I'm looking down at the floor there, my eyes stay, and then my eyes are now looking right in front of my toes, and then hips forward to get me up. Eyes come with me. Get that nice, you should feel almost a stretch in your hamstrings, and then come up. I'm pausing at the bottom, there's no reason to pause, but there's also no reason to go fast. So here's a full speed rep. Down, up, down, up. All right? What is the second thing? Quad lift off. Okay. Targeting your quad. Let's say we're going to do right leg first. So I'm going to take left leg and I'm going to hold it. All I'm going to do is squeeze my thigh muscle to lift my foot off the ground. So if I squeeze and then down, squeeze and then down. You can keep something there to show you how high you're getting. All right, so I want to get as high as that bowling ball, up and down, up and down. You can go over. Now, to make this easier, you're going to round your back. I don't want you to. So if I round my back, that's no problem. If I'm up nice and tall, that's a lot tougher to do. An easy way to tell if you're rounding your back, scoot up against the wall, right? The closer your hips are, the straighter your back will be. This now becomes a really tough exercise. I'm also kind of pinched right here. If I'm away from the wall, maybe I'm not touching, and I want to make sure, I should be able to lift without feeling that move. That makes it easier. This makes it harder. Day 2, A1, A2.